Water is essential for life. It sustains our agriculture, drives our industries, and meets our daily needs. But in Pakistan, this vital resource is running out fast. The country is on the brink of a severe water crisis, and the consequences could be devastating. Before we get into the scale of the problem, let's understand what water scarcity really means. It happens when the demand for water exceeds its supply, whether due to natural factors like human mismanagement or a combination of both. In Pakistan, it's all of the above. First, there's climate change. Rising temperatures are causing glaciers to melt faster than they can replenish. Meanwhile, rainfall is becoming increasingly unpredictable. Between September 2024 and mid-January 2025, Pakistan saw 40% below normal rainfall and snowfall. Heat waves, droughts, and erratic weather patterns are only making things worse. Then there is the issue of overuse and mismanagement. Pakistan's irrigation system is outdated and inefficient, wasting huge amounts of water. Decades of unchecked consumption have depleted vital reserves. And now, the country's main water reservoirs are nearing critical levels. The Bela Dam, one of Pakistan's largest, holds only 73,000 acre-feet of water, just 9 feet above its dead level. It's receiving 17,000 cusics, but releasing 20,000 cusics, meaning it's depleting faster than it can be replenished. Mangla Dam, on the other hand, isn't doing much better. With a live storage of 235,000 acre-feet, it's only 28 feet above its dead level. The inflows are 16,400 cusics, but the outflow is higher, at 18,000 cusics. These dams supply most of Pakistan's irrigation water, and if they dry up, so does the country's food production. Agriculture employs nearly 40% of Pakistan's workforce, and the impact of water shortages is already being felt. Take wheat, for example. It's a staple crop, and right now, it's at a critical growth stage. Without enough water, yields could plummet. Livestock and fisheries are also under threat, leading to reduced food production and rising prices. But the crisis isn't just limited to rural areas. Cities like Karachi and Lahore are already facing water shortages, forcing people to rely on expensive and often contaminated private water tankers. Food insecurity is rising. More and more Pakistanis are struggling to afford basic necessities. Inflation is climbing, putting further pressure on households, and extreme weather events like the devastating 2022 floods that displaced 33 million people serve as a warning of what's to come if nothing changes. So what can Pakistan do to secure its water future? First, water management needs an overhaul. Modern irrigation techniques like drip irrigation can reduce waste, while switching to water-efficient crops can help conserve resources. Infrastructure investment is also key. Building small dams and improving water storage facilities can make water supply more sustainable. At the same time, Pakistan needs to strengthen climate resilience. Reforestation, flood control measures, and rainwater harvesting can all play a role in adapting to a changing climate. And more importantly, water policies need urgent reform. Regulation, conservation, and fair distribution should be at the heart of a national strategy to prevent future crises. Pakistan's water crisis is no longer a distant threat, it's happening now. The solutions exist, but they need to be implemented before it's too late. For more news, explainers, and updates, subscribe to Dawn News English.